So you guys know that we've started to get into some custom-made knives. I got this trio set from a very good friend of mine, Mr. Jason Marsteiner, over at the Survival University. They're right around Cripple Creek, Colorado. Jason's been a good friend of mine for a long time. I know he's been working on these blades for a long time. He came out with them about a year ago. Now I see Jason every few years. We just ran into one another at Georgia Bushcraft about a week ago. It was great to see him. I hadn't seen him in about 3 years. We got connected. I've been dying to get my hands on his blades. And I'm really hoping that here at Survival Gear BSO, we're gonna be able to sell his blades. So let me give you a brief overview on these. And again, I just got my hands on these. We have Kydex for all the sheaths here. I'm gonna show you guys the two smaller ones, and then I'm gonna go to the big boy, which is called the Gallantry. So we've got some beautiful Kydex work here. We've got some nylon attached to it as well. For your ferro rod sheath, this can go anywhere from 3/8 of an inch up to 1/2 of an inch. All you need to do is just kind of release a little bit of that tension. You guys know how it all works. You've got, with this nylon sheath here, you've got your belt loop right here. It will secure in there, not just with the tension from the Kydex, but also with this Velcro strap to go around the scales themselves. So on the smaller end here, this is called the Spirit. These guys worked, TSU, they worked meticulously with Condor tool and knife out of El Salvador. And we sell a lot of Condor stuff here ourselves at Survival Gear BSO. So they work with Condor to produce, this is called the Mountain Mettle series. This is the Spirit. The Spirit is the smaller of the set. So this is 10 inches overall. The blade is 4.75 inches. This is a saber grind. This is unpolished micarta handle. I don't know if you guys can see here, but this is beautiful the way they do this. It's not just squared off around the butt end. They have some tapering in here. And this is all hand done. So when you grab it, again, your little finger, that's why they call it the little finger, it's not as big as the rest of your fingers. So your little finger can wrap around there very nicely, very securely, and grab onto that. It is a full tang blade. You have a sharp 90-degree spine here and on the butt. This one here is 1095. Also the middle size one, which is my personal favorite, that's 1095 steel. It does come with a TSU logo on it right here. Again, I know Jason has worked with Condor for quite some time to develop these blades, and I'm so happy I got my hands on them. So again, this is the Spirit, 10 inches overall, 4.75 inches saber grind. Now we have the Courage. This is my favorite one. Again, full tang. You can see with all of these blades, all three of them are full tang. Full tang is ideal for bushcraft and survival. The Courage is 12 inches overall. The blade is 6.5 inches, also a saber grind, also has a TSU logo on it, also has the unpolished micarta handles. Nice polished even rivets here. That's always a huge bonus for those of us who work with tools very frequently. When out in the field, it's not gonna bruise up your hands. Very, very smooth. And again, it has this taper here on the butt end, so for your smaller finger, that fits perfectly right there. Again, my personal favorite here is the Courage. Now, here's the big boy. This is the Gallantry. The Gallantry, what are we looking at here? I wanna say, I don't remember right off the top of my head, but I think this thing is about 16 and a quarter inches in length with the blade. The overall length, I believe, is 23 3/4 length. This is not 1095 like the Spirit and the Courage. This one is 1075. Now, this is obviously not a bushcraft blade. This is combat. If you really want an explanation on this, you can check out our Instagram at Survival Gear BSO. I'm sure it's on TSU's. I know Jason posted it because we all did the same video at the Survival University. And you also want to check out Mr. Naked and Afraid himself, EJ Snyder, at EJ Snyder 333. EJ and I were actually in the video for this bad boy here. Again, the name of this is the Gallantry. To make everything uniform, this is the unpolished micarta handles here. Again, you've got some nice custom work so it fits in the hand very comfortably. And this is meant to be used two-handed. It can be used one-handed, obviously, but two-handed. So you see that wild butt end right there? Listen, you can pound somebody in the side of the freaking head and you're gonna take them out. Or you can wrap your bottom hand around it. And you see those grooves in there? Again, this is all custom work. All this stuff is custom done. And you have some hollow rivets right here. So a little bit of breathing, a little bit of air movement through there, a little bit of breathing. but that fits very comfortably in your hand. So you can go two-handed with this bad boy or one-handed. And again, if you want the explanation as to how this was used in combat, go check out the video at the Survival University, at Survival Gear BSO, and at EJ Snyder 333. EJ and I do a little video on this, and he gives a little bit of a background as to how this thing was used back in the day. And believe me when I tell you, this thing is badass. Just check out that video. Hopefully we're gonna offer them here at Survival Gear BSO before too long, but if you can't wait, like I couldn't wait, I had to go straight to Jason at the Survival University and purchase these straight from his website. Thank you again, Jason. You've been a good friend of mine for a long time. Love the blades, can't wait to get some use out of them.